Thank you for joining me today. Not that you had a choice. I hope you enjoyed your post-coronation banquet. My apologies for not being there. We had some last-minute communications that I had to attend to. Big day tomorrow. Instead of your training, like what was supposed to take place, our lovely benevolent foes decided that tomorrow is a day better than any to have our negotiations, so I have to make adequate arrangements for preparations. You will be chipped. You will have a bug in your ear so that I can communicate with you and make sure that things are running smoothly. You will follow my every word that I say to you, and things should pan out. Hopefully. But you'll be able to hear me, and I will be able to hear you. If you make it back, which you might, you will rendezvous with us at our remote location on World. My cabinet and I are evacuating the castle tomorrow. We must. You can't have nothing to return to if you do return. At least there will be the nobility left. And the first place they'll strike will be the castle. So handmaids and regular staff, unfortunately, will most likely not make it. But you'll be able to meet up with me. Ephra. So you've taken a liking to my Effie, huh? What do you like about her? I met Effie when she was young. Very suggestible, very stupid. She doesn't think much on her own. She needs a little help. I don't think you can save her, though. I do know about that one. We have some things to discuss. But to give Effie a few favors, she'll never forget. She's very loyal. She's a lapdog. And she's a good companion. A lot of humans have really fancied her company. If you want her, you can have her. She'll be a good time. Remind her of the woman that her mother was down by the coast. That's what they do down there. Sell themselves for half of bread. I hear it's wonderful. Should take you some time. The horrors that you'll witness. Poverty does things to people. Truly does. Dignity stripped away. Just like that. Hunger. Hunger drives you mad. Speaking of hunger, Skyra, what is the kitchen preparing? They should not be preparing for the evacuation. They are not coming. You are, though. Go fetch something. Make it quick. Let me check your lips real quick. I don't trust that Effie did a good enough job. What about Tereya? Tereya. The officer. Isn't she low level? What about her? No. She's military. Well, she's law enforcement, but every law enforcement is military. You know how wartime goes. What about her? Why would she be coming with? She's military. Did she mean something to you or something? You're so silly. Always the connection that you're worried about. Really not sure why you're preoccupied with that. Xanthia. Oh, well, she's a perfect decoy. We're going to have her painted, and she's going to stay here. They're going to strike the castle first. If they think they've killed me, then we have plenty of time to formulate a plan or something. Why are you acting so strange? Of course I'm going to sacrifice my sister. She looks like me. I don't know why you're bothered by all of these decisions. You have to make difficult decisions in power. Your eyes look a little bit too clear. Have you been taking your medicine? Skyra, another dose, please. In the food. You are acting very odd. I doubled your dosage. I trust Xanthia gave it to you, did she not? And Effie? A refreshment, I know she gave it to you. Did Xanthia hold back any medication by chance? No. Maybe you'll have to check with her. It's a good thing she's staying behind. She'll meet the same fate as her mother, her father, her sister, and one of her closest family friends. That poor girl can't catch a break. All these deaths. I'm putting her out of her misery. All she does is cry. I don't know why she's still so upset about her mother dying. It happened like a long time ago. I can't even remember the years. Has it been years? Some people cannot overlook the past and look into the future. There's so much ahead of us. And people like you and Xanthia and Zafia when she was still alive just want to look back. They want to look at the harmony and the happiness and the inclusion. But what about the starvation? What about the lack of leadership? What about the lack of housing? What about all of these different issues that we cannot seem to solve and get all on the same page with when too many cooks are in the kitchen? Skyra, food. With one person. With one person in charge of it all gets done. But when you start dividing the labour, like a bad project, things get lost. Gears stop turning. Nothing gets oiled. Everything has friction. Everyone has to fight. But when there's only one gear, one focus, one leader, everything makes sense. It all falls into place. We are moving into an uncertain future, into uncertain waters. And I need to know that I can trust you. All the fertile Edith will be left here. My Edith and Insom advisors, all of them, they've been sterilized. I don't want half-breeds running around. And there aren't many capable Insom, but I do have enough for breeding. And we can breed and teach very capable Insom youth. So, there are things to look forward to. Everyone in the main city, likely knowing the Hayek, will be destroyed. And we'll have enough Insom to create a whole new population. And once Skyra and Xanthia die with the city, I suppose I don't have any other Edith. They'll be the last of their kind. Gone. Just like the Hyen. I don't believe I ever taught you the tale of the Hyen. Well, the Hyen were a species that were very, very resilient. Too resilient. And they unlocked the key to eternal life. It only worked for their species. They could be killed, but never naturally pass on. So, we eradicated them. We lost a lot of Insom in the process. The Hyen are very strong. I hear there are legends of one last Hyen. I don't believe it. I know he did a very good job. We purged their planet. They lived in the sea regions and the extreme hot regions of Fatalis. The Hyen were a safety concern. If they could live forever and keep duplicating themselves, it was going to get very dangerous. We would have been overrun. And the Hyen are extremely technologically sound, and we're going in directions that really weren't ethical for a good society. You understand? So, enough yapping about irrelevant history. Tomorrow, in your negotiations with the Hayek, offer them... I don't want to offer them the deserts. Offer them the far deserts. I don't even remember the name of the place, to be brutally honest. Imene is a large planet, and we have plenty of land. Why would we let them occupy our land? Just because we have abundance doesn't mean they need to take it. They're violent people. It would never work. I don't even know if their type could live in the mountains, but they'd want more. You give them an inch, they take a mile. They'd want the mountains, they'd want the coasts. They'd push us out of our own land. We can't possibly just give them everything, so offer them the far deserts. I'll station troops out there for their arrival if they do take the deal, and we'll set up an ambush. Though I'm not really sure how their numbers are. The Great War wiped out a lot of their numbers, but I know they reproduce like rabbits. I wouldn't even know. Well, it's not really a problem for me, is it? I'll be hidden in a cove, figuring out what to do next. And I'll command the military remotely, of course. We have good numbers. The Edith are relatively formidable, and we've kept most of the Insom for breeding, so it's about time. You seriously didn't have anything solid to offer. You had to blend it all up into this disgusting mess. Scary, you should be ashamed of yourself. I should leave you behind. You should be lucky that you're half Insom. Well, here is your concoction. It has apparently nutrients in it, and plenty of nutrients in it. Drink. You will need all the strength you can get for tomorrow. Try to make the meeting last as long as you can. And your favourite officer will actually be the one escorting you. Her life may be prolonged another day. You really couldn't get anyone else. Apparently she's the only one who knows how to fly the ship you're taking. So, get excited to see her, I guess. I really do need to train more pilots. These people left me with nothing. All of them are farmers and... Anyway. Well, you have a lovely, long trip to Fatalis with Terea, and you will be delivered into the hands of Shimmer. Shimmer's their leader. I've never actually met her in person. I always send humans to meet her. I have no interest in seeing one of those red things face to face. The Hayek are hideous. I haven't seen one in years. time for you to go to bed. You have a big day tomorrow, and I'm sure your eyelids are starting to get heavy. Drink more of your concoction before you go to sleep, yeah? You need as much nutrients as you can get. And don't try anything funny tomorrow. It won't suit you. These people, they're not going to pity you. They're not going to take mercy on you. They're not going to offer you anything or give you a place to stay. These people are cruel. They are unusual. They are unjust. And you will not be any better in their hands. So if you think you're going to waltz in there and you're going to get your glorious freedom, remember where your loyalty lies and hold on to your dignity. Because if you drop it, they will flay you. There's nothing a warlord hates more than a disloyal traitor. So don't try to be smart, because they'll see right